What's this?
Listen,
I am listening.
I'm getting out. I love
Okay, so today we're cooking at home. I have Farron here and I'm Chef Tori. Hi everybody, can you wave at the camera? It's kind of weird. You're gonna wave at that camera? Look at this camera too. We got a camera there. We also have one way up tall over here. Alright? So, I understand you guys might be stuck at home, especially if the weather's a little rainy, but it looks like the sun's coming out, so we'll be hitting outside as this is finishing cooking on the stove. So, we washed our hands, we washed our product, we washed this table. It's always nice to have a clean sanitary surface before you start. And again, we're making minestrone soup today. So, vegetables we have, onions, carrots, celery to make kind of the base, which is also called the mirepoix. And then any extra veggies you have just laying around, it can be frozen, it can be leftovers from the night before. We so happen to have zucchini that Theron's already tried with a bite. And then we have some canned carrots and peas that we're going to use half in this recipe and then half in another recipe. And then we're also going to use beans that we have. If you don't have these specific beans, you can use different types. It's mainly just a kind of tomato vegetable soup with some macaroni noodles added and then some Parmesan cheese. So even if you don't have the cheese or the specific herbs that we're using, you can kind of use any herbs that you have in your cabinet. I'm going to be definitely adding some that I have on hand, like this Tuscan Sunset from Pinzy Spice, which is really nice. Alright, so I usually have nice chef knives that I cut with, but just in case you don't have them at home, we're going to be using just a regular steak knife. And Theron's got his knife on hand too. Would you like a cutting board, Theron? Yeah? So I'll just be handing some to Theron to kind of cut along with me. And then I'll probably get a little compost bowl going. At our new place, we can actually compost straight into the garbage or into a compost container and they pick it up, which is very nice.
I dropped my knife.
Did you drop your knife, so you need another knife? Or do you need me to wash that knife for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So Theron is just cutting with a regular plastic knife, so that way he can't hurt himself. And if he does accidentally grab the steak knife, it's not too sharp, and it can cutting, but we practice a lot about safety and to be careful and not to touch stuff. Right, Theron? Right. Alright, so I'm going to wipe some of this stuff. So right now I'm just going to use half of this onion because we're going to be doing fried rice later on today. And I'll be using the rest of the onion for that one right there. So, a lot of people, if you don't know how to chop an onion, or you have just one of those food press choppers, totally fine to do that too. But you always want to make sure you have a claw. I've cut myself so many times from just having fingers out like this. So always make sure you're tucking in those pinkies and this. You want to practice along with me?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just get a new one because I can't see where that one. Do you like pink?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to practice cutting the onion with Mommy, or do you want to cut the carrot?
I don't care.
Okay, so he's chopping up the carrot for us. So I'm going to go in and make pre-slices to the onion. Okay? And then I'm going to go through. Fingers are cut. Cut. Very nice. So at this time, I'm going to turn on my pan to start warming it up.
Can you help me?
Do you need some help? We'll see how much we have filmed. I thought we were filming that whole time, but I just went back there and the light was turned off, so maybe we only have a specific amount of time that we can film. It doesn't tell me yes or no either, so let's hope we got it. So far we've chopped onion, carrot, celery, oil and butter.
I see it.
Do you see me? Do you see the red light blinking? Are you gonna be my cameraman? Sweet. Alright, I have that in the pot going with olive oil and butter simmering for 4 to 5 minutes until it gets soft. Then I added crushed garlic. If you don't have garlic, you can use powdered. If you don't have any of these ingredients, substitute with what you have. Substitute with the veggies you have. I happen to have extra zucchini, so I'm adding that even though it doesn't call for that. It's just some extra veggie in there. Alright, so we're going to start opening up our cans. First can we're going to open is the tomato sauce.
Hey, Mommy. Hey, Mommy out there. Hey, Mommy.
I already have shredded cabbage in here that I just added as well. Is it still blinking red, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got through opening up the cans of beans. I'm going to rinse them really fast through a colander. Strain it in my sink. We always want to check on the kiddo too. Darren! Where you at, Bubba? Are you hiding? Okay, do you want me to count to 10 or 20 and come find you? We're going to bring it to a boil. We're going to reduce it to simmer. And then in 15 minutes, we're going to come back and we're going to add the elbow macaroni. Like I said before, if you don't have elbow pasta, you can use any pasta. If you don't want pasta, you don't have to add pasta. You can add some extra cauliflower. Welcome back. Theron is outside playing. I asked if he wanted to come in to measure out the pasta. He said no. Are you coming in? Or are you going to go play outside?
I just put my sleigh up.
I think Daddy put your sleigh up. Do you want to play with your sleigh? Maybe when Daddy gets home from work, we can have him get it down. You want to measure this out and put it in for me? Okay.
I'll put my...
Watch your fingers. Alright, there we go, Bubba. Remember, this is super hot. Grab that cup of noodles. Pick it up by the handle.
Okay.
Watch out. Alright. Drop it. Alright, and then a tiny bit more. That was the timer for the soup. Perfect time. Alright, perfect amount. You love your pasta, don't you? Try not to touch that hot bowl. Okay, 6 to 8 minutes for the pasta to cook. And then we're going to add, alright, will you go outside with your boots? You want to come back in? Take your boots off, please. Alright, go back outside. I love you. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and add the zucchini at this time too. Alright, I'll help you. I'm going to give it a big stir. Turn up the heat, bring it back up to a nice simmer, and then reduce it again for that 8 minutes, 6 to 8 minutes. I think I'm going to do 8. I want my pasta done. Sometimes people want their pasta not so done. You switched my spoon. I'll get to have your spoon. Okay. Okay, can you say bon appetit?
Bon appetit.
Okay. What are we having today? still hot?
No.
Cooled off? How's the flavor?
What?
Is the flavor good? Is it good or yucky?
I like cheese.
You want more cheese? I'll show you.
My turn. My turn. Do it.
I'll hold this, you hold the cheese. Okay? Watch your fingers on that because it could hurt. Alright. There's your cheese. Alright. Say goodbye to our friends for the day. You can say yummy. Can you say goodbye to our friends for the day?
Goodbye.